Solo and soulful. Embrace solitude to unleash your spiritual superpowers. Do you ever feel like you're drowning in a sea of stimuli? The constant buzz of notifications, the endless chatter of social media, the demands of daily life, all conspiring to drown out that quiet voice within. You know, the one that whispers wisdom, intuition, and guidance. Imagine being a shipwrecked sailor, struggling to stay afloat in a raging storm. The winds of distractions howl around you, threatening to capsize your fragile vessel. You cling to the wreckage, desperate to keep your head above water. But as the turbulence sides, you notice something peculiar, the calm waters of solitude lapping gently at your battered hull. In those moments of stillness, you may feel a sense of unease, like a bird in a gilded cage. Yet, it's precisely in this sanctuary of solitude that you'll discover the hidden treasures of your own inner world. The distant shores of your soul beckon, inviting you to explore the uncharted territories within. Think of it like this. When was the last time you truly spent time with yourself? Not scrolling through social media or binge-watching Netflix, but really being present with your own thoughts and feelings? Recall the memories of childhood, when time seemed to stretch like a canvas, unmarred by the complexities of adulthood. Summer afternoons spent playing in the park, lost in the simple joys of laughter and exploration. The world was a more vibrant, unbridled place, full of possibility and wonder. Now, imagine that same sense of wonder returning to your life, like a whispered secret from the universe. What if the key to unlocking your true spiritual potential lay not in external validation or material success, but in the quiet, hidden recesses of your own heart? The more you run from solitude, the farther you'll be from the wisdom that lies within. It's not about escaping the world, it's about finding the courage to look within. The world may be loud, but your truth is a whispered promise, waiting to be heard. In the stillness of solitude, you'll discover a door within yourself, beckoning you to step into the unknown. This is the threshold of transformation, where the seeds of self-discovery are sown. And it's exactly here, in this sacred space, that the journey to unlocking your true spiritual potential begins. Do you feel the stirrings of curiosity, the whispered promise of a new adventure? The one that lies within the depths of your own solitude, waiting to be explored? As you embark on this transformative journey of emotional awareness, you may find yourself amidst a flurry of thoughts, questioning the significance of solitude in your life. What is it about embracing this often misunderstood state that could possibly unlock your true spiritual potential? It all begins with a deeper understanding of the intricate dance between the self and the world around us. Imagine yourself standing at the threshold of a dense forest, the whispers of the trees a gentle reminder of the secrets that lie within. You've been feeling suffocated by the constant din of external stimuli, the weight of social obligations pressing down upon your shoulders. A voice within you stirs, urging you to turn away from the crowd and seek solace in the quiet solitude of the forest. It's an invitation to awaken to the beauty of your own inner world, where the rhythms of your heart and mind blend in perfect harmony. As you take this first step, you begin to realize that solitude is not about isolation or disconnection. It's an opportunity to reconnect with the essence of who you are. It's a chance to listen to your inner voice, to allow its whispers to guide you through the maze of uncertainty and self-doubt that often accompanies the search for meaning. In the stillness, you'll discover a sense of clarity that's been eluding you, a sense of purpose that burns brighter with each passing moment. Consider the story of Henry David Thoreau, who, in the late 19th century, retreated to a small cabin on the shores of Walden Pond. There, he lived a life of deliberate simplicity, cultivating a deeper connection with nature and his own inner world. His experiences, as documented in his iconic book Walden, offer a profound testament to the transformative power of solitude. Thoreau's journey teaches us that the quiet moments spent in solitude are not a waste of time, but rather a necessary investment in our own spiritual growth and well-being. As you journey deeper into the realm of solitude, you'll begin to notice the subtle, yet profound changes taking place within yourself. Your thoughts will clarify, and your intuition will sharpen. You'll discover a sense of resilience that allows you to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and poise. The world outside will continue to spin, but you'll remain grounded, unshaken by the turbulent tides of external events. It's essential to acknowledge that embracing solitude is not a rejection of the world or its offerings. Rather, it's an acknowledgement of the interconnectedness of all things. When we prioritize our own inner growth and well-being, we become more present and fully engaged with the world around us. We're better equipped to meet the needs of others, to offer love and compassion without expectation of reward or recognition. In this state of heightened awareness, you'll come to understand that solitude is not a destination, but a continuum, a thread that weaves its way through every moment of our lives. It's an invitation to explore the vast expanse of your own potential, to tap into the boundless resources that lie within. As you embark on this journey, remember that the key to unlocking your true spiritual potential lies not in the external world, but in the stillness of your own heart. When you create space for solitude, something magical happens. Your mind begins to settle, like muddy water becoming clear. In these moments of clarity, you start to see patterns in your life that you've never noticed before. It's as if the fog of daily distractions lifts, and you're left standing at the edge of a vast, uncharted landscape. The possibility of new insights and discoveries awaits, like a treasure chest filled with hidden jewels. Imagine taking a walk in the woods, where the rustling of leaves and chirping of birds create a symphony of sound. As you stroll along, you come across a serene lake, its surface reflecting the vibrant hues of the surrounding trees. You stop, and the tranquility of the moment envelopes you. The stillness allows you to quiet the chatter in your mind, and in the silence, a memory surfaces. A memory of a particular moment when life's circumstances forced you to make a difficult decision. You recall how you felt, the uncertainty and fear that gripped you. Perhaps you remember the thoughts that swirled through your mind, the doubts that questioned your ability to navigate the challenges ahead. Now, as you stand by the lake, you notice something peculiar. You're not the person you were when you made that decision. You've grown, learned, and evolved. The struggles you faced have tempered you, making you stronger and wiser. As you gaze into the lake's calm waters, you begin to reflect on the journey that has led you to where you are today. You think about the choices you've made, the paths you've taken, and the lessons you've learned. The act of reflection births empathy and compassion for yourself, allowing you to see that you're not the same person who once felt lost and uncertain. You're a testament to the human spirit's capacity for growth, resilience, and transformation. This reflection is not just about dwelling on past experiences. It's about harnessing the power of hindsight to inform your current decisions and actions. As you unfold the narrative of your life, you'll discover patterns and cycles that repeat themselves. You'll see how certain events or encounters triggered changes within you, only to have those changes influence future events. The realization that your life is a dynamic tapestry, woven from threads of past, present, and future, can be both liberating and humbling. You come to understand that your experiences are not separate events, but interconnected threads that weave a complex narrative. The dots you thought were unrelated begin to connect, revealing a larger picture of your life's purpose and journey. As you continue to reflect, you'll notice that your mind is no longer a jumble of thoughts and worries. The clutter of distractions fades, and a sense of clarity emerges, like the rising sun piercing the morning mist. You see that your life is a journey of self-discovery, not a static destination. You're constantly evolving, growing, and learning, and reflection is the catalyst for this growth. One possible way to tap into the power of reflection is to practice journaling. Take a few moments each day to write down your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. As you write, allow your thoughts to flow freely, without judgment or censorship. Be honest with yourself, and don't worry about grammar or spelling mistakes. Your journal becomes a sanctuary where you can process your emotions, identify patterns, and gain insights into your life. Another approach is to practice mindfulness meditation, cultivating a non-judgmental awareness of your thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations. As you sit in stillness, you begin to notice the ebb and flow of your mind, like the gentle lapping of waves against the shore. You start to see that your thoughts are not facts, but rather fleeting perceptions that arise and pass away. This realization can help you cultivate detachment, embracing your experiences rather than becoming entangled in them. The power of reflection is a potent tool for unlocking your true potential. By embracing solitude, you create space for introspection, allowing you to tap into the depths of your consciousness. As you reflect on your life, you'll discover a deeper understanding of yourself, your motivations, and your desires. The insights you gain will empower you to make informed decisions, foster empathy and compassion for yourself, and navigate life's challenges with greater ease and confidence. Imagine standing at a crossroads, surrounded by familiar paths that have led you to where you are today. Each step you've taken has been influenced by the thoughts, opinions, and expectations of others. You've absorbed their values, norms, and worldviews, sometimes unknowingly. These external influences have crafted a picture of who you are and what you stand for, but have they truly set you free? You must confront the notion that your perceptions are not your own. The beliefs you hold dear, the values you claim to uphold, and the ideologies you've adopted are often echoes of those around you. Question why you think what you think, and what drives you to hold on to these convictions. Is it true conviction or a desperate attempt to fit in, to be loved, and to be accepted? Consider the tale of a young monk named Kakuzo Ishii, who lived in medieval Japan. Kakuzo was born into a traditional Buddhist family and was raised to follow the teachings of the Soto Zen school. He devoted his life to meditation and spiritual practice, striving to achieve enlightenment. One day, as he sat in zazen, a profound realization struck him. He was no longer a Buddhist monk. He was simply a person clothed in the robes of tradition. Kakuzo's story is a powerful reminder that our identities are fluid, and our perceptions can be shattered by a single, profound moment of self-awareness. Yet, this journey begins with recognizing the external influences that shape our understanding of the world. In reality, you are not just a product of your upbringing, education, or social status. You are a unique individual with a soul that yearns to break free from the shackles of conformity. The influences that govern your life are not impenetrable, and you possess the capacity to reevaluate, reject, and redefine them. However, this process is not a comfortable one. It requires courage to confront the status quo, to challenge the assumptions, and to take the first steps towards self-discovery. You must be willing to relinquish the familiar and dive into the unknown, where the only constant is change. To begin our journey, start by acknowledging the areas where external influences have held you back. This might be in your relationships, career, or spiritual path. Identify the people, books, or situations that have shaped your perspective, and ask yourself, are these influences truly aligned with my deepest aspirations and values? You must come to terms with the fact that you are not your thoughts. Your thoughts are mere ripples on the surface of the ocean, while your true essence lies beneath the waves. It's time to dive beneath the surface and explore the depths of your being, where the unknown waits to be discovered. Your journey is not about rejecting the world around you. It's about embracing the simplicity and authenticity that lies within. It's about rediscovering the person you were before the world decided who you should be. This is the journey of overcoming influences and beliefs, a path that leads to freedom, liberation, and ultimately, to unlocking your true spiritual potential. As you step into the quiet moments alone, you begin to discover the intricate dance between self-love and personal growth. In the stillness, you start to unravel the threads of self-doubt, fear, and negativity that may have been holding you back. The art of self-love is not a destination. It's a journey of embracing your true essence, flaws and all. Remember the young girl who used to be your friend, the one who loved to play in the park, dance in the rain, and dream big? Where did she go, and when did you lose touch? In the chaos of growing up, building a career, and navigating relationships, we tend to forget the little girl who knew no bounds. She is still there, hidden beneath the layers of societal expectations, self-doubt, and fear. But what if you were to rediscover her, to listen to her voice, and to feed her soul? That's when the art of self-love begins. You see, self-love is not about indulging in bubble baths, face masks, and expensive candles, although those can be nice too. It's about learning to love the parts of yourself that you've been trying to hide, to reject, and to suppress. It's about embracing your quirks, your passions, and your dreams. Imagine a beautiful, ancient tree standing tall in the forest. Its trunk is strong, its branches are wide, and its roots run deep. But what happens when the seasons change and the winds howl? The tree bends, it sways, and it faces the challenges of the world. Yet, it remains steadfast, because it's rooted in a deep sense of self-acceptance and self-love. You're that tree. Your roots run deep into the earth of self-love, feeding on the nourishment of acceptance, compassion, and kindness. Your branches reach out, embracing the world with an open heart and an open mind. And when the winds of doubt, fear, and negativity come knocking, you bend and sway, but you never break. The art of self-love is not a one-time event. It's a daily practice, a gentle whisper to yourself, a reminder that you are enough, just as you are. It's about embracing your strengths, your weaknesses, and your imperfections, and loving yourself for who you are, without condition or expectation. In the stillness of solitude, you begin to notice the little things that you've been overlooking. The way the sunlight filters through the windows, the sound of the birds singing outside, the gentle rhythm of your heartbeat. These are the moments when your self-love begins to flourish, when you start to connect with your inner self, and when you begin to see the world through the eyes of a little girl who knows that she is enough. So, take a step back, breathe deeply, and remember who you were before the world told you who you should be. You are the tree, the forest, and the sunshine all rolled into one. You are the music that plays in the background, the laughter that echoes through the streets, and the hope that shines like a star in the night sky. In the art of self-love, you'll discover the courage to be vulnerable, to be real, and to be authentic. You'll uncover the strength to face your fears, to challenge your doubts, and to overcome your limitations. And when the time comes, you'll shine like a beacon in the darkness, a reminder to yourself and to others that love, kindness, and compassion can conquer even the greatest challenges. So, take a deep breath, close your eyes, and whisper to yourself, "I love you just as you are." Repeat it, let it sink in, and watch as the words transform into a gentle caress that envelopes your entire being. You are enough, just as you are, and that's the greatest love of all. As you venture deeper into the realm of solitude, you begin to realize the importance of reclaiming your energy and establishing healthy boundaries. Think of your energy as a precious resource, one that can be replenished and nurtured in the quiet moments of solitude. Imagine yourself as a delicate flower, submerged in a world that constantly drains your petals. You're surrounded by energy vampires, people, situations, and even thoughts that suck the life out of you. At first, you might not even notice the subtle draining, but as time passes, you start to feel the weight of their presence. You see them everywhere, at work, in social circles, even within your own mind. They're the ones who dismiss your ideas, belittle your accomplishments, and whisper doubts in your ear. They're the ones who convince you that you're not good enough, smart enough, or worthy enough. But here's the thing, you don't have to suffer in silence. In solitude, you have the freedom to acknowledge the energy vampires in your life and take back control. You can start by setting boundaries, small, initial steps that signal to others that you're not a bottomless well of energy. For instance, you might begin by saying no to social invitations that don't feel authentic or don't align with your values. You might start prioritizing self-care activities like meditation, yoga, or reading that nourish your mind, body, and soul. You might even take a digital detox, freeing yourself from the constant notifications and distractions that drain your energy. However, boundary setting is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing process. You must remain vigilant, constantly assessing the energies that surround you and making adjustments as needed. It's like water flowing through a river. It must constantly move and adapt to find its path. As you establish boundaries, you'll start to notice a shift within yourself. You'll feel more grounded, more centered, and more confident. You'll begin to recognize the signs of energy vampires, the ways they attempt to lure you into their web of negativity, and you'll be better equipped to protect yourself. But what about those relationships that seem to suck the life out of you? The ones that are good for you or beneficial according to societal standards? Here's the paradox. Even the most well-intentioned relationships can be a drain on your energy, especially if they're not mutually nourishing. Think of a friend who constantly calls, texts, or shows up uninvited. They're not malicious, they're simply insecure, perhaps struggling with their own demons. But as you try to meet their needs, you find yourself drained, anxious, or even resentful. In this scenario, boundary setting isn't about shutting them out entirely. It's about finding a balance that respects both your needs and theirs. You might start by having an open, honest conversation about your energy levels and what you can and cannot commit to. You might also establish clear expectations, like limited communication or scheduled meetups. Remember, setting boundaries is not selfish, it's essential. It's about taking care of yourself, your sanity, and your overall well-being. By reclaiming your energy and establishing healthy boundaries, you'll open yourself up to new possibilities, new relationships, and a deeper connection to yourself. As you continue on this journey, you'll discover that solitude is not just a means to an end. It's an end in itself, a state of being that allows you to reconnect with your inner self, your highest potential, and the world around you. And as you establish boundaries, you'll find that your relationships become more authentic, more meaningful, and more mutually nourishing. As you journey through the world of inner discovery, you may find yourself wandering through a dense forest of emotions, desires, and fears. The path ahead is shrouded in mist, making it difficult to discern the direction you're heading. But what if I told you that the key to unlocking your true spiritual potential lies not in the grand revelations or dramatic shifts, but in a simple yet profound concept: embracing authenticity. Imagine a delicate lotus flower growing in the muddy waters of a pond. Its beauty and fragrance are not reserved for those who applaud its presence. It shines brightly regardless of whether it's admired or ignored. This is the essence of authenticity: being your true self, unapologetically, without the need for external validation. Authenticity is not about conforming to societal norms or expectations. It's not about putting on a mask to impress others or seeking validation through likes and comments. Instead, it's about unwrapping the layers of conditioning, societal pressures, and self-doubt that have accumulated over time, revealing the raw, untainted you. Think back to a time when you felt an overwhelming sense of belonging, connection, and freedom. This could have been during a childhood memory, a special moment with loved ones, or even a solo adventure into the unknown. What was it about that experience that made it so magical? Was it the people you were with, the activities you engaged in, or the sense of excitement and wonder that coursed through your veins? More often than not, the common thread in these experiences is that they allowed you to be your authentic self, unapologetically and without pretenses. It's as if the world around you melted away, leaving only the pure essence of your existence. Embracing authenticity is not a destination. It's a journey, a continuous process of self-discovery, growth, and evolution. It requires you to be brave, vulnerable, and willing to face the uncertainty that comes with shedding the old skin of who you thought you were. As you embark on this journey, you may encounter moments of immense joy, overwhelming sadness, and everything in between. But amidst the chaos, you'll begin to notice a sense of peace, a feeling of being at home with yourself. This is the pinnacle of authenticity, being unapologetically you, without the fear of judgment or rejection. You are not alone in this journey. There will be times when you stumble, when the path ahead seems unclear, and when the voices of self-doubt whisper in your ear. But know that it's in these moments of vulnerability that you'll discover the strength to push through, to rise above, and to emerge stronger, wiser, and more authentic than ever before. As you continue to peel away the layers, you'll uncover the unique flavor, the distinct aroma that sets you apart from the world. This is your essence, your soul's unique expression, waiting to be unleashed upon the world. The world needs your authenticity. It needs the fresh perspective, the untapped creativity, and the unbridled passion that lies within you. So, take a deep breath, let go of the need for perfection, and step into the unknown with an open heart and mind. As the great poet, Rumi, once said, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." It's in the depths of your authenticity that the light of your true potential shines brightest, guiding you towards a life of purpose, meaning, and spiritual awakening. So, embark on this journey, dear one, with an open heart and a willingness to be vulnerable. For it's in the depths of your authenticity that you'll discover the true meaning of spirituality, a connection to something greater than yourself, a sense of oneness with the universe, and a life that truly reflects the beauty and uniqueness that lies within. As you embark on the journey of embracing solitude, you begin to realize that it's not just about quiet moments of reflection, but a profound connection to the universe and yourself. Divine guidance starts to whisper in the silence, nudging you towards an inner awakening. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a serene lake on a warm summer evening. The sun has just dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow on the still waters. The sky is painted with hues of orange, pink, and purple, a breathtaking display of sunset beauty. As you breathe in the fresh air, you notice the sounds of nature, the chirping of birds, the rustling of leaves, and the gentle lapping of waves against the shore. In this serene setting, you allow yourself to let go of the world's distractions and tune into the subtle voice of your soul. It's here, in the silent stillness, that you may catch glimpses of the divine. Perhaps it's the soft whisper of a gentle breeze, the radiant light of a shooting star, or the intricate patterns of a spider's web. As you deepen your connection to the divine, you start to experience moments of intuitive insight. You begin to sense the interconnectedness of all things, realizing that every experience, no matter how big or small, is an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. The divine guidance whispers through the cosmos, reminding you that you are an integral part of the greater whole. In the moments of solitude, you may also stumble upon the wisdom of your ancestors. Their collective wisdom, learned through centuries of trial and error, echoes within your heart. Listen carefully, and you may uncover the secrets of the family tree, learning valuable lessons from those who came before you. Embracing solitude also allows you to tap into the subconscious mind, where dreams and symbols reside. Here, the language of the divine is spoken in the tongues of imagery and metaphor. Pay attention to the recurring dreams and symbols in your life, as they may hold hidden truths and directions for your journey. As you cultivate your connection to the divine, you realize that it's not a distant, otherworldly experience, but an inner resonance that echoes within you. This resonance is a vibration of love, compassion, and kindness, reminding you of your inherent worthiness and belonging to the universe. In the quiet moments of solitude, you discover that the divine is not a goddess or a god to be worshipped, but a primal energy that pulses through every cell of your being. It's an energy that connects you to the world around you, reminding you that you are a vital thread in the tapestry of life. You sit alone in the silence of your bedroom, the only sound being the soft hum of the air conditioner in the background. As you close your eyes, you begin to feel a sense of stillness, a quietness that most people only dream of experiencing. It's a feeling of being untethered from the chaos of the world, free to explore the depths of your own consciousness. In this space of solitude, you start to notice the whispers of your subconscious mind. You hear the gentle nudge of intuition, guiding you towards your highest potential. The whispers grow louder, and you begin to sense that manifestation is not just a metaphorical concept, but a tangible reality. You've always been drawn to the mystical and the unknown, and now, as you sit in solitude, you start to understand that manifestation is a co-creative process between your inner self and the universe. It's a dance between the two, where your deepest desires are woven into the fabric of reality. You recall the story of Rumi, the 13th century poet and mystic who spoke of the universe as a mirror, reflecting your deepest thoughts and desires back to you. As you sit in silence, you begin to see the world as this mirror, reflecting the sum total of your being. The more you immerse yourself in this solitude, the more you realize that creation is not just about bringing something into existence, but also about letting go of what no longer serves you. You must release the attachments to the old, to the past, and to the fear that has held you back for so long. You think of the wise words of Lao Tzu, nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. As you sit in stillness, you begin to embody this philosophy, allowing the universe to unfold its plan, and trusting that everything is exactly as it should be. In this state of being, you start to understand that manifestation is not just about achieving a specific outcome, but about becoming the alignment with the universe. It's about resonating at the same frequency, allowing the creative energy to flow through you unimpeded. As the sun rises and the world awakens, you begin to feel a sense of purpose, a sense of direction. You know that you are not just a passive observer, but an active participant in the co-creative process. You are the creator, the manifester, and the universe is your partner, guiding you towards your highest potential. You emerge from this period of solitude with a newfound sense of clarity, a sense of confidence that borders on faith. You know that you have the power to create your reality, to manifest your deepest desires, and to bring forth the highest expression of yourself. The key to unlocking your true spiritual potential lies not in the external world, but within yourself. It lies in the silence, the stillness, and the solitude of your own being. It lies in embracing the solitude and allowing the universe to unfold its plan, guiding you towards the realization of your highest potential. Remember, this journey isn't about reaching a destination. It's about becoming more of who you truly are. Some days, solitude might feel uncomfortable. That's normal. You're developing a new relationship with yourself, and like any relationship, it takes time. Your spiritual journey is uniquely yours, and solitude is your sacred tool for exploration. Don't be afraid of those quiet moments, embrace them. They're not empty spaces to be filled. They're fertile ground where your spiritual potential can flourish. If this resonated with you, I'd love to hear about your experiences with solitude in the comments below. How has being alone helped your spiritual journey? Share your story. Your experience might be exactly what someone else needs to hear. And hey, if you want to dive deeper into spiritual growth and self-discovery, hit that subscribe button and join our community. Don't forget to ring that bell to stay notified about new videos. Remember, your journey to spiritual awakening begins with that first step into solitude. I'll see you in the next video.